Nunes comp is saying not enough people are talking about Conor Bradley. They're just coming out, by the way. I think it's going to start in like 2 minutes. Nunes, yeah, not enough people are talking about Conor Bradley. I don't think he's good enough to be our starting right back. You know what? I'm probably going to disagree on that. I actually really, really like Conor Bradley. I think defensively he's sound. Going forward he's sound. The only kind of concerns for me with respect to Conor Bradley are his injuries and his kind of fitness record. He does seem to be getting a lot of injuries, and that is a bit concerning for such a young player, but hopefully it's just like a growing pains thing. You know what I mean? It happened to Gerrard back in the day. It's happening to Jadon Dance. I think when you get to that age of like late teens, early 20s, you do kind of get recurring injuries sometimes with certain players. So it could just be something like that. It could just be something like that. So it is something we need to kind of keep an eye on. But in terms of his ability, I think he's really good. I think Conor Bradley is really, really good. Going forward, very good. Defensively, also very good. Good. Those are kind of technical attributes. In terms of physical attributes as well, he's quite strong. He's quite fast. I mean, what more do we want? Like, sometimes I feel like people are a bit too kind of critical, if you know what I mean, and it just kind of gets old. Yes, and Nunes Comp has also said Conor Bradley is not experienced enough and keeps getting injured. We need to upgrade when Trent leaves. Yeah, I do agree with you on the injury thing. That is a that is a slight concern that it that it kind of keeps on happening, and then we have to play Kwanzaa at right back, which I absolutely hate. But yeah. In terms of his ability, Conor Bradley's ability, I've got kind of no beef with that. I think he's really, really good. Offensively, good. Defensively, good. He seems to be growing a bit as well. I swear the last match he was like 2 foot taller than the previous match. So I think he is in that growing phase, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I do think we need to. Maybe upgrade is not the right word, but I do think we need to bring in competition for Conor Bradley when Trent leaves. I don't want to, even though I think Conor Bradley will be the starting right back, I don't necessarily want to see. Fuck, I better start this timer. 1 second. Just checking that the timer's lined up. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, but just the last thing there. In terms of upgrading when Trent leaves, I think we do need competition for Bradley. Like even though I'd put Bradley as a starting right back. Rashford was just through for a second, and then I saw it was Rashford, and then I figured nothing will happen. Yeah, I think we need somebody who can compete with Bradley and challenge him for that first team spot. Somebody who's perhaps slightly older, kind of thing. So yeah, let's get competition for Conor Bradley, and then kind of go from there. What I don't want is like. And again, I appreciate this wouldn't happen. But what I wouldn't want is like a Hakimi coming in. It wouldn't happen because Hakimi would be on ridiculous wages that we probably wouldn't pay. But I wouldn't want like a super expensive signing coming in and then just tossing Conor Bradley to the side. I think have somebody of kind of a similar wage bracket who can compete with Bradley. I think that's probably the best thing. Maybe I'm being a bit too sentimental, but I don't know. But anyway,